Hi, Saggies. Welcome back. All right, Sagittarians, let's go ahead and take a quick peek and say, what is the storyline? How is this opening up? All right, so this one could be fairly complex just because we have kind of a highly detailed backdrop. We started with the Seven of Swords. Ooh, Sag, this is a tough one because it's as if we have a character who is kind of surrounded by things that they go, I think these are lies. I don't believe this. And yet our character stands here in the middle, very calm, not letting things get to them. They may be surrounded by things that they say, I don't believe that. I don't agree with that. I don't think that that's true. Now, this could be different, like perceptions. This could be somebody saying, hey, people can think whatever they want, but it doesn't mean I agree with it. You know, Eight of Wands. This is somebody holding their own in a conversation. This is our Sag is perhaps simply being very calm and saying, no, that's not accurate. No, that's not true. We have Strength and we have Eight of Cups. It's not accurate. It's not true. But you know what? You can hold whatever opinions you wish, but I'm gone. I'm more than gone. I'm long gone. Sailing away in a new direction with that Strength card and then that Eight of Cups. This is somebody who is walking away. So our Sag is walking away from lies. They're walking away from something that they did not find truthful. They did not find anything that they Two of Swords, and they're blocking whatever it was, so it cannot follow them. They are actually saying, nope, we're going to not even agree to disagree. I'm not going to go ahead and just act as if this is welcome in my life. I don't want to see it from your point of view because your point of view is not based in truth. So I really feel like Sag is truly saying there are differences of opinion, and then there are things that are simply not true. A difference of opinion can absolutely, we can see things from different viewpoints, but if your viewpoint is based off of things that are not factual, then it's not a difference of opinion. You are incorrect, you know, because you're using falsehoods to form your opinion from. So that is what makes your, like in philosophy, you know, trying to find the validity of an argument is super important, right? Because if you don't have a valid argument, you really, and you have to have something truthful in order to help form the opinion or to form the conversation and the argument. And so first you have to have a valid statement. And it's as if our Sag is like somebody who's saying, look, I'm not arguing with you. I'm literally pointing out that what you're saying isn't true because it's not based on fact. And so that's where this is all skewed. So that's why, no, I won't be changing my opinion, and I won't be saying, well, okay, we can just agree to disagree. No, because I don't want to deal with this when it is not based in fact. And I just feel as if this is our Sag is not getting upset over it. They're simply saying, I can't make this person like recognize that they want things their way, but I'm not going to be giving it to them their way because it isn't correct. And that's just how that is. So our Sag is not budging from whatever this is, whatever the circumstance is, they're not budging. We've got a King of Cups in the reverse. They could have been dealing with somebody who is like, they've got their goggles on where they see the world however they want. And unfortunately, this could be somebody who is very selfish, who they won't see it somebody else's way. They won't give an inch. They won't budge, all because if it's kind of like, okay, when a 2-year-old says that they want to wear their Halloween costume everywhere they go, and they don't want to take it off even to get in the bathtub, and they say, I can wear it because it's mine. Okay, that part may be true, but they can't wear it every single day and never wash. That's not okay. But the argument that you're going to make with a 2-year-old, they don't care that they have to wash their little stinky bodies. They only care about wearing their Halloween costume 24 hours a day, day in, day out. They don't want to take it off. You can't argue with them. That's the equivalent of this. When a King of Cups goes in the reverse, they will not see it any way other than their own. And the reason I'm using like a belligerent 2-year-old is because when we are building an argument from an emotional place, but the only emotions being considered are one's own emotions, that's how 2-year-olds act, right? It's all me, I want. They haven't yet learned how to like, listen to rational advice. They haven't yet learned to like care about the feelings of others, that they're only 2. And so that's why I'm using that as an analogy. So it would be as difficult to get this King of Cups to see another's point of view as it would be to convince a 2-year-old that they cannot wear their Halloween costume 24 hours a day for days on end without, at least taking it off so it can get laundered. And this person doesn't compromise. Okay. So that's kind of, and they're not going to see it their way. They're going to throw a tantrum, no matter what. So that's why it's like, okay. And that's why I'm not going to argue. I'm just going to go ahead and say, nope, that's not true. You're basing your argument off of something that's not true. And therefore I'm just walking away from this argument. We've got a Page of Cups. It's interesting because I feel like this person, this king, does actually want to apologize, which is unexpected. But the only problem here is that if there's still a King of Cups in the reverse, they may be able to apologize, but I'm not sure that they're going to mean it. See, 3 of Cups, Queen of Swords, they may make an apology with words only to try to elicit the reaction that they want. Sagittarius, I'm sorry. Because Sag has walked away from them, right? Sag said, I'm not dealing with you. You can't make an argument like this because it's not based in truth. You're not going to see it my way. You're not being fair about this. You're not even considering my perspective. So no, I'm just going to walk away from this argument. We're not having this argument. I'm walking away altogether from this. So the King of Cups is like, well, Sag, I'm sorry. And then Sag is like, you're saying sorry because you want me back in your world, but do you know what you're sorry for? The Queen of Swords is like, why are you saying that you're sorry? Because the Queen of Swords kind of wants to know, now, wait a minute. Are they just saying words to then get me to do what they want? Or are they actually understanding that that really wasn't okay that they behave like a King of Cups in the reverse? It's interesting because Sag is like, Hanged Man. And I feel like this person looks at them with a bit of a blank face, a little bit like, well, I'm sorry because it upset you. And it's like, but wait a second. If you really don't feel like this whole argument thing that we've been having is like, if you really can't understand why this is a problem, I don't know how I could possibly make you see it differently. Because I don't want you to just say sorry for something that you're not actually sorry for. I'm not even looking for a sorry. I'm looking for understanding. That's what I feel like the Sag is like. I'm looking for understanding between us. But you notice how this person is hanging upside down with the Hanged Man, but they're right next to a library. There's so much knowledge here, but it's like you can't read books hanging upside down from the tree outside the library. I feel as if this person, Sag, is like trying so hard to say, okay, can you comprehend it from my perspective? Can you look at it from my view? But I really don't know if this person can. I think this is a real struggle for them right now. 4 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles. They know they don't want Sag gone, but Sag had already walked away from them because they don't consider things from anyone's view other than their own. It's kind of all about them. It's whatever they want. And they really, I keep feeling like this person, they say and do whatever they want to get what they want. And Sag is like, that's not how this goes. And so they say sorry, but I feel like Sag is like, I don't want to hear you're sorry when you're just trying to get me back in your world. But do you understand why this is a problem? I kind of think Sag is kind of like, oh my God, I just need a nap. This is like, I just want to turn my attention to other things right now. I feel like Sag is taking a break from dealing with a very difficult character. This could be a family member. This could be a friend. This could be, and this does not have to be the end of the world kind of like, oh my God, this is my romantic partner and they've done something heinous or anything like that. This could be as simple as, well, heck, I'm not a Sag, but this could be like the way I feel when I argue with my brother, where we just are like, oh my gosh, we can argue about minutia. And it's like neither one of us sees the other one's point of view. And I'm sure sometimes I'm this person when I argue with him, and sometimes he's this person when I argue with him. You know, it can be something as simple as that, like siblings that, you know, don't agree on whatever, like Lord of the Rings stuff. We'll argue about that all day, he and I. But you know, and it can be, it could be like a stalemate over something very like nonsense, or this could be a stalemate over stuff where it's just like, okay, I seriously cannot even deal with this person right now. I need to focus on other things that I can make an impact in. Sag is turning their attention possibly to building their life instead of dealing with a King of Cups in the reverse, somebody who they just cannot get on the same page with. The Fool in the reverse, the Five of Wands, the Two of Cups. Oh my gosh. So this is why it's so difficult, is because we've got a twin flame kind of vibe going on. And it's like, but this person tests me like nobody else. Okay. So this is about a romance, right? This is not sibling stuff. This is about a romance, because it's like, this person is my twin flame. This is somebody who I cannot take a leap of faith and assume that, because even if they say sorry, but I can tell that they don't quite know why that's a problem. The way we've been interacting, then it means we can't interact yet. So I can't take a leap of faith with them, because there's a lot that we still need to work out. I can admit that our energies are interwoven. I know they don't want me out of their life. I maybe don't want to be out of their life either. But at the same time, I'm going to have to walk away from close proximity. And I'm just needing to work on some stuff in my own life, because I can't change them or make them see things differently. So what can I do? I can only work on me. I can acknowledge that I care about this person. I can acknowledge that maybe they are my twin flame, but there's a whole bunch of stuff that isn't going to flow very smoothly, and they keep causing disruption and kind of heartbreak here with that Three of Swords, because it's like, why can they never see how that behavior is hurtful? You know, they don't see it in that way. Okay, so I need to just go and work on things myself. I need to heal from the way that it made me feel. And I know that I don't want to take a leap of faith toward them, not when we still have so many things to work out, even though it's almost like Sag is saying, I know that this storyline is not done with us, but I also know right now it's causing me a lot of chaos. So I want to turn my attention away from this person right now anyway, so that I can work on stabilizing other parts of my life. Seven of Wands. Yeah, I want to, it's also like Sag is saying, they're being very proactive in their own lives. Like I want to figure out how I can figure out how to overcome struggles, even the struggles that I face with this person. I want to put my attention toward bettering myself, better my communication skills, not let certain things get under my skin. I want to really go ahead and, in this case, Sag wants to step up, whether they're masculine or feminine, doesn't matter. They're stepping into their divine masculine energy and saying, I'm in charge of my reactions. I'm in charge of my behavior. And I want to lead, my life with a sense of like warmth and love, not frustration and, angst. I want to go ahead and I want to operate with a lot of love. And I want to go ahead and be able to say, I can care about somebody. I don't want to engage in battles with them. I want to learn how to express myself really well. And I want to really love my life. Wow. This is a total turnaround. The Sag is just, they're really happy. It's interesting because we've seen them work through a big heartbreak. We've seen them acknowledge that this person is still important to them. And we've also seen them put up boundaries, and we've also seen them take full responsibility for their own reactions, actions, behavior, and they're in a really good place. So what does that mean for these two? What's going to happen here? Got a handful of cards. We've got a Seven of Cups. We don't really know exactly what's going to happen because Sag has done what they can. They've taken care of business on their end and said, I can only grow as much as I can. And that is my duty. It's my duty for me to grow. It's not my duty to chase them around and try to make them grow or tell them how they need to grow or tell them what to be sorry for or tell them what is and isn't appropriate. They need to figure that out on their own, but I have to put up boundaries and I got to do what I need to do. So what's going to happen with us? I don't know, because all I can do is take care of me. But guess what? We do have an Eight of Wands. So we have communication that could be a surprise to Sag that comes in. We have the Star card. And we have a King of Cups in the upright. That is crazy because remember, they were the King of the Cups in the reverse. you know, because Sag puts forth the effort to improve themselves, after putting a full stop to the behavior that is like, no, this is not okay. Nope, I'm not going to act like this is okay. I'm not mad, but I'm not going to stand around and, you know, tell them everything that they need to do and give them a checklist. And this is what you need to think. And this is how you need to be. I'm simply saying, this is not okay with me. This is not okay with me. And I'm walking away from this. If this is the way we are, I'm not doing this because I want things to be healthier. And so I'm going to make sure that I'm the healthiest version of me. Sag, putting that energy out there to where they just simply said, nope, that doesn't work. And I'm just going to keep focusing on, you know, like making myself the best version of me. It's crazy because it actually has that impact on that person where they unexpectedly wind up genuinely working on themselves. They're coming in to heal this. And they're coming in as a King of Cups in the upright. Maybe because Sag simply was like, I'm not going to tell you every step by step of what you need to do different. You get to be whoever you want, but this doesn't work for me. And I really, you know, I care about you, but I also care about me. And I don't like this. I don't like feeling hurt. And I don't like being this person who has to say, this hurts. This isn't okay. You need to do that. I'm not going to do that. You can be whoever you want, but that's not going to fly with me. So I'm just going to focus on my happiness and my growth. And it's so crazy because it seems like that inspired them to better their own behavior and to better themselves. So they're coming in as a King of Cups in the upright. And boy, I did not see that one coming. That's awesome. All right, I'm going to leave that there. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. If you do enjoy my channel, if you enjoy my free art, please do give it a thumbs up and please do subscribe. It lets me know that you like the channel and you want it to still be here, and then I'll keep doing it. And of course, it helps my channel to grow. And thank you so much. It's so important to me as a free content creator. If you're new here, welcome. I am a fictional storyteller. I'm not a psychic. I wish I had that gift, but I do not. I cannot do predictions or tell you how your life will go. Instead, I always hope that my art gives us new food for thought, new interesting ways to see things. I hope it's always, you know, just like the reason we watch movies and books and things like that. It's for new perspectives, and I hope that that's what these characters always show us as we you know, see how they operate. But yeah, I hope you always have a good time when you're here. Thanks for visiting. Bye.